Hi everyone, I'm Cecily. Welcome to my channel, The Lovers Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the spiritual and very connected sign of Pisces. So, sorry guys, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. This is my face. You guys can see me now. I wanted to try a new format and kind of see how you guys respond. I might go back to the other one as well. Not really sure yet. But I've already laid out your spread, so let's go ahead and get to it. Pisces, you have kind of a theme. No one else really had this, but you guys definitely do. There's a little bit of forced commitment, is what it looks like to me. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reversals out of your 8 cards so far. The first thing that actually came up is the Hierophant. So this is a major arcana. And the Hierophant talks about the practices of the old ways. It talks about commitment. It talks about marriage. It talks about staying true and steady in a lot of ways. And when it's in reverse, it's basically saying that that commitment that you're looking for at the beginning of the month isn't happening, and it's not a very positive feeling for you to accept. It's very frustrating. It's making you feel out of place. It's making you feel uncomfortable and awkward. A couple of other things that you have, Pisces. Now, your challenge is actually the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, the page is really, the Page of Cups, now you received it in reverse. I know I said that like 8 times, but in the upright position, it has a lot to do with expressing your love or your like for somebody, and it not being as serious as it could be. It's not a soulmate connection. It's a very light and airy type of love. But in reverse, what it usually means is somebody that's a player, in a sense, somebody that doesn't want commitment. Now, Pisces, this could be you. This is a water sign card. It represents a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. It could still be somebody that you're dealing with, but I do think that right now, Pisces, you're upset over not receiving this commitment. You've decided to put your energy in other places instead of walking the long road and being frustrated with somebody that wasn't accepting you the way you were hoping they would accept you. And even though there is definitely love there, because this is a Cups card and this talks about emotions, talks about feeling, this talks about the connection that you have with that other person, for some reason this person is not ready yet. They're not there, Pisces. And I know you want them to be. I know that this is what would be fair for them to be in the place that you're in right now. But it's not something that is taking form or taking shape yet. It's still being molded. It's still being accepted by this other person. The person that is in your reading is a fire sign. That's what this whole reading is about. And they came out in reverse. So this is the Page of Wands. And this Page of Wands has to do with being passionate, but also not having dedication or not having a straight and narrow path with that passion. So please be aware that this person just isn't as emotionally and socially connected and mature as you are, Pisces. You know, it takes that type of inner knowing to grow into that space of commitment and to grow into that space of accepting true love. And this is your foundation card. This is your Page of Wands in reverse. I'm showing it to you in the upright position, but this person is not emotionally where you're at. That doesn't mean they don't care. That doesn't mean they don't love you, but what it does mean is they're still in a space of puppy love, and you're in a space of moving to deeper commitment. Now, This is what's on your mind. This is the Ace of Wands. You're hoping that this person will re-energize, will reopen the door to your heart. You're hoping that they come back and they say, I didn't think you were going to do it. You're waiting for that bleed heart moment that you know you would have, Pisces, if you were hoping that somebody would walk back in the door. But you have to realize this is a fire sign and they will express themselves in a different way. Now, maybe they are not a fire sign. Maybe they're showing up for you as a fire sign and they're really an Aquarius or a Gemini. That's okay. But what it really is asking you is, what can you do to start over? Because right now, you have this card that's connected to the Commitment Hierophant card, which is the Ten of Wands, which talks about you walking this long path and being frustrated in order to get to that commitment, non-commitment stage. So you're still trying to force something to happen, and it's going to happen eventually if you keep walking the path. But is it fair? Is it what you want? Is it happiness? And you can set down the rods at any time and decide to take a different path. And I understand the fact that you don't, because Pisces will usually stick around. Always, actually. No matter what you do to them, there's something about it that they're just so hopeful, so positive, so loving that they always keep coming back. So you're taking this frustration and you're bundling it into yourself, Pisces, and it's putting you in a negative position. It's putting you in an upside down position when this person really is at a point where they should be in an upside down position by themselves. So use this Ten of Wands energy and build something. Use that energy instead of being frustrated. Take the hard work and build the path and stay with the path of commitment. But stay with a path of commitment that's fair. And this is where the Six comes in. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about the wealthy giving to the people in need. So right now, you're in a relationship and you feel like you're probably the person in need of their love or vice versa. But really what's happening is it's an opportunity for you to really realize that maybe this isn't as fair as you thought it was. Well, the only reason why I kind of paused when I said that is because Pisces usually believes in people so much so that fairness isn't even a word in their vocabulary. They give, and they are very self-sacrificing. And Pisces, I would ask of yourself that even though you've taken on this new start and you've allowed it to happen, at least so in your mind, you still have to kind of allow yourself to balance out the relationship. Allow yourself to have a relationship that's fair, and that's going to be a really, really important piece for you in July. Please, 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 Pisces, please do it for me, Pisces, please. Allow yourself to have something that's fair and that's good for you. Allow yourself to give the best of you. And the best of you doesn't mean throwing yourself under a bus. Now, this is what you're hoping for. This is the card that's connected to your Ace of Wands. It's the King of Wands. You're hoping that this person, this partner of yours, this fire sign, this Page of Wands will step up and be the King of Wands. You're hoping that this progression, this growth will happen. And it's challenging you. It's challenging you to say, is this really what I want? Do I want someone to take care of, or do I want someone to take care of me? That's the real question. Because both of those are an option for you, Pisces. And I would say the direction that you're really moving is the Chariot. And the Chariot it's one of those major arcana that it's about movement. It's about sticking to your guns, having something very strong to move into, and doing it at full speed. So right now, there's a part of you that's hoping to go full throttle into your next phase of life. Use this new energy from that Ace of Wands and keep going. But you're kind of struggling between your own needs and their needs. So let's look, Pisces, at exactly what you have coming out. Okay, 1, okay, and 2. Okay, so Pisces, you received 2 cards. You were supposed to. The first one is the 7 of Pentacles. It's all about collecting your harvest. The things that you've worked on in this relationship, you are now ready for them to bear fruit. You are now ready for them to be picked off of the vine. You are 100% sure of the relationship giving you what you need. And you're ready. But your outcome card is the waiting card. It's the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man talks about being in that place, that uncomfortable, awkward place of waiting for something that you know is true, but is still uncomfortable. It's still a waiting card. You're waiting for this person to come around. You're waiting for this person to grow up. You're waiting for this person to pull up their bootstraps and jump in and do what they need to do for themselves in order to be with you. Now, this as an outcome card, I realize is frustrating because you want an answer. But what it's really saying is you kind of have to go inside of yourself for the answers, Pisces. And I know that's something that you hear all the time, and that's something you utilize all the time. But it's going to be very important in July for you to really stand up for yourself and really understand that this moment will pass. This moment of lacking that commitment is going to pass. But it's, do I stay and stick to the road of committing to someone who's not committed to me? Or do I commit to myself and leave this person alone? That's your choice, Pisces, in the month of July. And it's not going to be something that's made until August, at latest September. So, Pisces, I love you. I have a little bit of Pisces. You're just going to have to take it slow. You're good at that. You're good at understanding all the details, seeing the bigger picture, and using that and applying it to your vision in terms of love and romance. And that's all you really need to do in order to make yourself successful and happy in the month of July. It's really going to be about you saying, commitment, shemmitment, don't care. Sorry, I know that didn't really work, but it really is going to be about you accepting that. So I would say acceptance is really where you're at for the month of July, Pisces. You're not going to get the bad end of the stick. Just accept where you're at. And then as time moves, it'll allow you to have the things that you need. So I love you guys. That was your reading for the month of July. Thank you so much. Thank you for staying by my side. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the emails. I really appreciate it. I will be giving readings in July. They are going to be booked up fairly quickly. They've already started. I'm doing a special. It's $25 for 20 minutes. You can double up if you like. But I will say that since I haven't been around for the last couple of months, you know, it's going to be a hell of a month for readings. So I love you guys, like I said, and I hope to hear from you. And please leave me a comment. and let me know. Here's my face, guys. What do you think? Okay. Love you guys. Bye.